An excerpt from Finding Galatea by Abbas. She sat on the other side of the tree in a green pool of her broad skirt, white blouse filled with convex shadows, a lily in a pond of algae. Her foot poked out into the dappled sunshine on the flagstones. Leaning forward, face intent, she wrote on her ankle with a biro. I blocked her light. Please. She handed me the pen, squinting up. I dropped to my haunches. She had only drawn a single line. Birds trilled overhead, accompanied by the timpani of our hearts. May I? She nodded, allowing me to take her Achilles tendon between my fingers. With deliberate strokes, I traced out a treble clef around her line. I fell in love with that ankle first, and the promise held in the arch of her foot, dipping shyly into her dusty flat shoes. Perfect. She smiled, eyes wide now that I was in the tree's cool shade. I've seen you every day, looking so contented in your loneliness. I didn't want to interrupt. It was only then that I realized she had no determinable scent. And to lose her would be to lose all hope. She breezed into my life like a cool pillar of air, a freshness and respite. Makeup found her face inhospitable. Lipstick receded from the edges of her lips, swallowed in an instant. Her skin accepted no masks. Each tiny mark was the flourish that proved perfection. In the blushing, touching, tentative phase of love, all fingertips and butterfly kisses, we swayed in clubs thronged with coal-tipped eyes and featureless, ill-defined faces. Among the flailing arms and throbbing beats, her dance was one of stillness, an eye of calm within a raging sea. The twisting of her hand, the flutter of her lashes held back the mannequin hordes, hungry for sensation. Her motionless movement was the narrative of self-possession, a melody that echoed every tune that ever played. Discs spun in the shells of textile mills and distilleries, the decayed remains of industry. Blinking lights burned from gantries, sweat dripped from girders. She was icy and immune. Cotton silk in this land of flesh and leather. Her dirty laugh proved she was no angel. The throaty chuckle beggared every iota of written erotica. Her eyes sparkled with the mischief of upturned apple carts, her pursed lips' smile pulled first down, then up, its energy irrepressible beneath her cool demeanour. She was wholly European, eyes Scandi grey, slight Mediterranean stature and complexion, a Slavic angle to her cheek. Raven hair fell to her waist like a druid from the valleys of South Wales, but Englishly particular about how she took her tea. Exquisite. She did not intimidate. Some women make you turn away from their beauty for fear of falling. Her attraction was accessible. It invited the eye and promised a life of unending fascination. Each morning after that chance meeting in the mezquita, I asked myself what the hell she was doing with me. We have no word for the sadness, she said in a flat white mood one afternoon, of knowing the perfect moment for an action has now passed. She moved in the next day.